Good day, Mzansi, and welcome to Defense in Focus, your go-to podcast about everything about the Defense Force, innovation, security matters of the South African National Defense Force. My name is Kiboni, and I get to be your host of this podcast. But I'm not alone in studio. I've got my co-host that will be driving this ship with me, or maybe that will be flying this flight with me, or maybe that will be running with me. I've got my co-host. Let them introduce themselves.
Hello, hi, my name is Major Evelyn Mashiani, affectionately known as Mesh, and I'm going to say that again, Mesh. Listen, we are here. I'm the communications officer within the Department of Defense, and I'm quite excited to be here.
My name is Major Tebogo August. I am a communications officer in the Air Force. And let's fly and be on board and see what this podcast is all about.
But you know the Navy, we like to take the limelight. I am Lieutenant Sindisiwe Maja, well known as face of the South African Navy.
Yes.
And yes, I represent the South African Navy and you'll get to learn more about us.
And as we go forward, we will definitely reveal more faces. The person that's missing here is a representation of the South African Military Health Services, and we'll meet them in our later episodes because we have a variety of talents in the South African National Defense Force. And in this platform, we are here to let everybody know on what we do and how we do it. But then I am interested in knowing who are you representing in this one force concept that we push as a South African National Defense Force. We've got different uniforms, as you can see, and what they mean and where can you find these?
I am a representation of the South African Army, and what that means is we are actually responsible to prepare the soldiers, right? We train them, and then it's a combat-ready force, ready for employment by the Chief of the South African National Defence Force anywhere in this country. That's basically what the South African Army aims or is about.
And when are the lady in blue? Which service are you from, and what do you do as a contribution to the SANDF?
Wow, very interesting. What would the landward forces be without the Air Force? When you hear the word Air Force, think about the sky. The blue uniform represents the sky. So we are talking about the fact that South Africans can sleep better knowing that the pilots in the South African Air Force, the navigators in the South African Air Force, the air traffic controllers in the Air Force are making sure that South Africans will always have a safe country because we are the eagle's eye that is there to make sure that no matter what, safety is our priority.
I'm here for the eagle's eye. And what do you do there in the seas?
You know, I was waiting for the Army, the Air Force to settle down first because you know the Navy, we take center stage. Now, we are not called soldiers. First and foremost, we are called sailors. So we are special in so many ways. Our uniform makes us unique and we pride by protecting our waters and our maritime resources. That is our core business. But then with more episode to follow, you'll get to know more about the Navy and Kiboni. I
Yeah.
don't want to say we're special, you know, because
No, no. The thing is, you're special, you look good, and you push that narrative so hard. But then we will contest that. Let the viewers know and choose which one they like more than the other. But then obviously you're not complete without the South African Military Health Services. But if you want more information on that, next episode we will be speaking about the South African Military Health Services and delve in the work that they do. But we have come to the end of this episode. It's been an exciting one. We want you to subscribe. We want you to come and learn more about what happens in the South African National Defense Force. My name is Kiboni, and you guys hope you will share this information and get to know your defense force through this platform.